Alright, hello, gang. Can y'all hear me okay? Am I audible? Am I too soft? Am I too loud? Hello, Super Dark. Hello, Sandy. Hello, DSI friend. I'm a bit on the quiet side. Hang on. Is this better? Can y'all hear me now? Ah. Ignore the sound of the lawnmower in the background, gang. It's okay, DSI. Anyway. Today, I'm going to start off by showing y'all something amazing that my buddy DSI had made for me yesterday. Let me, pull it up real quick. It's Mary Nut. It's Peanut Mary. The peanut equivalent of Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, the absolute worst person on earth. I mean, what I love about this meme is that it actually kind of looks like her from when she initially got married. Let me, pull up a picture for comparison. Where is it? Where is it? Full marks for cursedness. Yep. Here's the reference photo. Hello, Rocky. You're just in time for Mary Nut, the peanut that looks exactly like Crown Princess Mary of Denmark. It is absolutely blessed, and I love it. Well, okay. By blessed, I mean cursed, but can you see the similarities here? Anyway, my sense of humor has completely gone below expectations, and now it's just Mary Nut. Anyway, in honor of Mary Nut, we're going to be reading a fanfiction about the Danish royal family today. But not just any fanfiction, a fanfiction by an account dedicated to royal family fanfiction. Who knew? Plus, Danish royal family fanfiction by the lovely angels, whom I will refer to with they, them pronouns because there are multiple people who run this account, and they have other classics to their repertoire. And I know you'll especially like some of these, Rocky. They have such classics like Love Me Land, a Go June fanfiction. Oh yeah, they're K-pop stans too. Intentions, Black China, and Kim Jong-kook fanfiction. And the one that put me in to put them under my radar, Everything I Wanted British and Swedish Royal Families Fanfiction. They have a large collection of fanfiction, and we're going to start with Danish royal family fanfiction. Who knew a princess could be a wag? An acronym for wives and girlfriends of high-profile sports persons. And that's all we know. So, looks like we're going to be in there completely blind. Kourtney Kardashian is a tag for some reason. And is #1 in Denmark, somehow. Are you just trading us in anti-monarchist psyops? I mean, I have openly expressed my desire to just troll the monarchies once all this quarantine stuff gets lifted, so probably. This is like searching for the finest of poisons. Well, this is my life. This is my life, Super Dark. I live for this. This is like my equivalent of like meth. Or maybe not meth, but like coke. This is my drug. Who knew? 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 Never thought you'd be somebody that I would be staying with on a Saturday night, to be honest. I don't think you're my type, yet here we are together, two different kinds. You would say things, wouldn't listen, but I listen now. You would call me, started falling, cause it's different now. You would say things, I will listen now. You would call me, started falling, cause it's different. And we started something by mistake. Who would have thought that I could feel this way? This way about you. Da 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 da. This way about you. Tell me who would have thought of that? Who knew? I don't know if it's rap or not. I just rapped it because I think me, just the paciest person on earth, rapping would be funny. We'll look it up later. I don't want to be, like, copyrighted. I don't know. One second, guys. I just gotta respond to this text. It's my dinner order. We need to acquire the sheet music. We'll look it up later. Continue reading next part. Background information. In case if you're one of the unlucky few who has not watched Mary, the Making of a Princess, the obvious best movie ever. Snap, snap, clap. Cast. Kourtney Kardashian as Princess Andrea of Denmark. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this person? Princess Andrea of Denmark, Countess of Montpezat, R.E. Skimmed, Dehut, Andrea Marie Astrid Ingrid, born 18 April 1979 at Rikshospitalet in Copenhagen. I'm probably gonna butcher all these Danish pronunciations, I'm sorry. Is the only daughter and youngest child of Queen Margrethe II and Prince Henrik. Upon her birth, she was third in line to the succession to the Danish throne. She is currently 11th in line of succession. Princess Andrea is married to Danish-Spanish-American footballer Aaron. That's his name. It's just Aaron. He doesn't even have a last name. They have 3 children. Prince Axel, Princess Asta, and Prince Asbjorn. I feel like all the A names were intentional. Prince Aaron of Denmark, Count of Montpezat, Aaron Miguel Pena, born 10 June 1980. Don't worry, the Danish can't pronounce them either. I mean, I know Mary can't. is a Danish-Spanish-American professional footballer who plays as a forward for the both Danish and Barcelona national team. While being a prince, don't they, force you to quit that? Often considered the best player in the world and widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Aaron has won seven Ballons d'Or and 5 European Golden Shoes, both of which are records for a European and American player. He has been considered one of the richest athletes in the world with a net worth of $760 million. He is Danish on his mother's side and Spanish American on his father's side. He is married to Princess Andrea of Denmark. They have 3 children. Prince Axel of Denmark, Axel Mason Henrik, born 14 December 2009, is a member of the Danish royal family. He is the elder son of Princess Andrea and her husband Prince Aaron. He is currently 12th in line of succession for the Danish throne. His grandparents are Crown Prince Frederick of Denmark, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, Princess Jamila, Duchess of Sussex, Alejandro Penna, and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands. Princess Asta of Denmark, Asta Margrethe Marie, age July 2012, is a member of the Danish royal family. She is the only daughter of Princess Andrea and her husband Prince Aaron. Spanish American. I'm pretty sure they mean Spanish as in Spain, because at least here down in Texas, howdy haw, we differentiate between people based off of their initial heritage. Are you Puerto Rican American? Are you Mexican American? Are you El Salvadorian American? Are you Colombian American? So on and so forth. So if someone tells me they're Spanish American, I just assume they're from Spain, the country, unless I'm told otherwise. Anyway. She is currently 13th in line for succession. Her godparents are Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, a terrible mistake if you ask me, Prince Joachim of Denmark, Princess Madeline of Sweden, Maria Penna, and Pablo Houten. Prince Asbjorn of Denmark, Asbjorn Frederick Miguel Andre, 16 December 2014, is a member of the Danish royal family. He is the second son of Princess Andrea and her husband, Prince Aaron. He is currently 14th in line to the succession to the Danish throne. His godparents are Princess Marie of Denmark, King Willem Alexander of the Netherlands, Mette Marit, Crown Princess of Norway, Prince Daniel of Sweden, and Lionel Messi, Danish royal family. The Danish royal family is the dynastic family of the monarch. All members of the Danish royal family except Queen Margrethe II hold the title of Prince/Princess of Denmark. Dynastic children of the monarch and of the heir apparent are accorded to the style of His/Her Royal Highness, while other members of the dynasty are addressed as His/Her Highness. The Queen is styled as Her Majesty. How much fucking backstory do I need? The Queen and her siblings belong to the House of Glücksburg, which is a branch of the Royal House of Oldenburg. The Queen's children and male line descendants belong agnatically to the family Labour de Monspat, and were given the Concord title Count/Countess of Monspat by royal decree on 30 April 2008. The Danish royal family enjoys remarkably high approval ratings in Denmark, ranging between 82% and 92%. Recurring cast. What the fuck? Why? Why do you devote so much time to this? We are not even on chapter 1 yet! What the fuck? John Cotodolina as Alejandro Penna. Alejandro Roberto Penna, during 10 November 1984, is a Danish-Spanish-American professional footballer who plays as a forward for the Spain national football team. He has been considered one of the richest athletes in the world with a net worth of $300 million. He is Danish on his mother's side and Spanish-American on his father's side. He is the younger brother of Prince Aaron of Denmark. He is married to Mariella Penna. They have 2 children, Matea and Lucia. Casey Musgraves as Mariella Penna. Please tell me we're almost done with this. It's gonna be a play. Actually, Super Dark, I've skimmed through a different one of their stories. It is not a play. It is not a play. Mariella Kimberly Penna and Gasana Kalase, born 21 August 1988, is an American singer, songwriter, and retired professional wrestler. She has won 6 Grammy Awards, including the 2019 Grammy Award for Album of the Year. She is also a 2-time WWE Divas champion. She is of Mexican-Italian descent. She's the youngest sister of the Bella twins. She is the wife of Danish-American professional footballer Alejandro. They have 2 children. How many more characters are there? Princess Madeline, Duchess of Hälsingland and Gästrikland. Princess Madeline of Sweden, Duchess of Hälsingland and Gästrikland. Marlene Therese Amelia Josephine, born 10 June 1982, is the second daughter and youngest child of King Carl XVI Gustaf and Queen Sylvia the Joker. Upon her birth, she was third in line of succession to the Swedish throne. She is currently 7th in line. Princess Madeline is married to British-American financier Christopher O'Neill. They have 3 children, Leonore, Nicholas, and Adrian. See her? Apparently Rocky is in this story, along with the Joker. Sierra Harris is Princess Jamila of Rhaenia, Duchess of Sussex. Princess Jamila of the Rhaenia Kingdom, Duchess of Sussex, Jamila Imashi Ashkila Victoria, born 25 October 1982, is a member of the British and Varlanian royal family. She is the second child and only daughter of Queen Cassandra and King David. She is second in line to succeed her mother, Queen Cassandra, and for her elder brother, Crown Prince Armel of the Varlania Kingdom. She became Duchess of Sussex upon her marriage to Prince Harry in 2018. They have 2 children, Prince Archie and Princess Anissa of Sussex. Okay, we have more. Fucking hell. Adrienne Bailon. Adrienne Lisa Hontan Annie Bailon, born October 24, 1983, is an American singer, actress, and talk show host. She is a former member of girls groups such as Three Loa and the Cheetah Girls. Since 2013, Bailon has been a co-host of the daytime talk show The Real. She is married to Brazilian Danish-American footballer Pablo Houghton, who plays midfielder for the Danish national team. Alright, we're almost done. This is the last one. Orlon Tiexlia is Pablo Houghton. Pablo Felix Houghton, born 14 February 1980, is a Brazilian Danish-American professional footballer who plays midfielder for the Danish national team. He has the net worth of $250 million. He is married to Andrea. He is the cousin of Aaron and Alejandro. Okay! Now, we're finally on Chapter 1! We just had to withstand an hour and a half of pointless exposition about the characters. Who would have thought? Chapter 1, the 10th anniversary. 26 May 2016. Article, Royal Wedding We Mind, the Princess of Denmark who married a footballer. There, it sounds like a love affair out of a romantic fantasy. A handsome stranger defends a woman's honor against a drunk man in a nightclub. Rocky, didn't one of your princes of Sweden get, the shit beaten out of him for trying to defend his girlfriend's honor, back in 2013? I have, vague recollection of hearing that somewhere. Please correct me if I'm wrong. She thanks him by buying him a drink, and then, hey, begin a relationship that 2 years later leads to the most talked about royal wedding in Denmark. Mary is pissed. On their 10th wedding anniversary, Royal Central is looking back at the royal wedding of Princess Andrea and Prince Aaron of Denmark. Princess Andrea and professional footballer Aaron Penna, as we've established in the character sheet. I appreciate your confidence in my useless trivia knowledge, and you greatly overestimate my abilities in this matter. Okay. I feel like that did happen. Someone Google, Carl Phillip bar fight, and you'll probably find something that mentions it. With Queen Margrethe announcing their blessing for the union on that day. On 26 May 2006, Princess Andrea and Aaron were married at Copenhagen Cathedral because it only takes 3 months to plan a wedding, as we all know. were married at Copenhagen Cathedral in front of hundreds of guests, including the Danish royal family, celebrities, and dignitaries from around the world. Alejandro Pena, the groom's younger brother, was his best man. Princess Madeline was the maid of honor. Crown Princess Mary and Princess Jamila were bridesmaids. Was this the only reason why they were mentioned? They just happened to be bridesmaids for the fucking ceremony? Like, that's fucking ridiculous. 2012 in Cade's, France. Yep, I figured. Did he also get the shit beat out of him? Mary's goddaughter, Princess Elizabeth of Belgium, Anastasia and Van Lippe Biesterfield, Van Vollenhoven, Archduchess Idiko of Austria and Hungary, and Anna Maria Morales were flower girls. Prince Nikolai and Prince Felix, and Andrea's nephews, and Count Richard von Pfel und Königin Ingrid, her first cousin was removed, were page boys. I got news articles about it being attacked, unprovoked attack. No. The thing is that his then girlfriend, now wife, was, most famous for posing naked with a snake, which I'm not going to show the image because that's going to get me flagged. It's graphic. She was basically a reality TV adult model, and they got together, and I guess some dude was threatening her honor, what little there is, considering the fact that, you know, she is a reality TV star. They don't have much in terms of dignity. So while he was defending his girl's honor, he got beaten up. I feel like it's just funny to hear it being an unprovoked attack. Anyway, continuing. Andrea's wedding dress is a blend of Danish and American influences. Her veil was a Danish royal family heirloom worn by Queen Ingrid, Queen Margrethe, Princess Benedict, and Queen Anne-Marie on their wedding days. Her tiara, a wedding present for her parents Queen Margrethe and Prince Henrik, was a diamond and sapphire piece purchased especially for her. The wedding reception took place at Friedensborg Palace, and Princess Andrea and Prince Aaron later spent their honeymoon in Spain, as confirmed in an interview by Aaron. Look, isn't that hard to believe someone would want to punch royalty? Apparently in the Swedish tabloids, it is! Instagram, because of course, the royal family has their own individual Instagram pages. Who... Isn't that grand? Instagram at Aaron, 100 million followers. At Princess Andrea, 36 million. This is really pushing my willing suspension of disbelief. I didn't think it was possible, but I love you more and more with each passing year. Here's to another year filled with love! Happy 10th wedding anniversary at Aaron Hart. Aaron comments a heart. I love how his face is just, like, off to, like, the side, because I guess the authors or whoever made this photo couldn't find, like, an actual photo of the person he was supposed to be, so they just, like, got a picture of some random footballer and just cropped his face out. Are these real pics? Let's find out. Oh, what? We can't find out until Wattpad is very particular about copy-pasting. Aaron, like by all these randos, you have touched a part of my heart that no one else has ever been able to. I will love you forever. Happy 10th wedding anniversary, Princess Andrea. Anniversary date night, because of course that's how the royal family works. I love talking normally like normal humans! It's a photo of Kourtney Kardashian with her boyfriend, Younes Benjima. They just cropped him out because Because he doesn't look like the footballer they wanted. That's like, oh my god. Like, look at this, gang. Open image in new tab. Who would want to plagiarize this fanfic? I mean, from what I understand, their fanfics follow the same basic plot. Anyway, here's Kourtney Kardashian, here's her boyfriend. That's why he was, cropped out. Bam. He's cropped out now. Anyway, continuing. 27 May 2016. Princess Jamila of Vrania has reportedly won the heart of royal bad boy Prince Harry. Look, I'm not gonna say that the people running this account absolutely despise Meghan Markle, but none of the Harry mentions I've seen mention Meghan. Actually, there's one, but that was due to them having a bitter divorce in one of the fan fictions, which has the snake lady in it. The snake lady I just mentioned. If you want, we can read that next. Tamara said, applause. That's right, 33-year-old Princess Jamila, who is second in line to the Varanian throne, has reportedly been dating Prince Harry since this past winter. Sources say he has recently introduced Jamila to his father, Prince Charles, Tamara said. In case you didn't know who his father was. This is an intersection of my greatest enemies. Gee, I wonder why they would hate us. Snack. Again, I'm not gonna show the snake photo because it is not safe for work. Like, just Google, like, Princess Sophia with an F, not a PH, snake, and you'll probably find, like, a shit ton of photos of the snake thing. Wow, Janie said. Can you imagine that? Adrian asked. I know, right? Tamara said. Applause. That's amazing, Eve said. Who the fuck is Eve? She wasn't introduced in the character sheet. Heirs to which throne? I don't know anymore, Super Dark. Oh my gosh, what if they get married though, Tamara asked. Let's make some little babies in the royal palace, Jeannie said. You hear that? You hear that, royals? You better bleed for us! Fucking bleed! So do you think the royals are ready to have, like, a black princess? Tamara asked. I don't know, Jeannie answered. Jamila is already a black princess, so there's no reason for them to be ready, and I believe it's been a few centuries since a royal married another royal, Loney said. She's the first human woman ever to write the lore books. You are right, DSI. Nobody fucking talks like this. And that is why I am absolutely excited to read their other royalty fanfics. My apologies. No, the grandmother is not ready. You know 100% she's not. I think they're very old school, but I think, first of all, it's amazing, Eve said. Yes, Tamara said. Beautiful story in its time. I think it's okay for him because he has always been the black sheep, so yeah, you know, Eve said. Cheers. Applause. So yeah, you know, Jeannie said. Living in London, there's so many mixed babies. I'm not sure that's how you say that particular phrase. And I think it's cool, and I think it's time, Eve said. This Jamila and OC. Let's find out together as a family. So the only profile we have is Basma bin Saad al-Assad, who is a Saudi businesswoman, member of the House of Saud. And no mention of Jamila. So let's assume she's an OC. It sends a great message, actually, Adrian said. Cheers! Cheers for tokenism! Eve, actually, the National Geographic said by the year 2050, the largest race in America is actually gonna be the mixed race, Tamara said. What the fuck? So, I guess we've established that both the authors of this fic are probably white. Yeah, Jeannie said. Really, that's cool, Eve said. As of now, you guys pure Caucasian is a minority, Jeannie said. Yeah, Tamara said. Mixed races have now become a majority because the race... Mixed races have now become a majority because the races have blended. Because the races have blended. So both the authors of this fic are obviously white. Because this is how a white nationalist would talk about his fears, his or her fears, about the minorities taking over. There's so much race blending these days. The whites are becoming the minority. I'm just like reading your comments now, and yeah. Just imagine if, like, Lord Southern is one of the authors behind this fic. Come on, that would be incredible. Because the races have blended and cultures have mixed so much, and I believe that honestly, the thing that's going to heal the world is assimilation straight up. Honey, that's not what assimilation means. Ugh. Assimilation means giving up your culture to conform to a different culture. You mean like a fucking melting pot. You dumbass. Applause. I think it's time for Prince Harry to settle down. You know, he's getting older and he had his way, Lodi said. I think Jamila is good for him. She definitely hangs around a good crowd of people like Princess Andrea of Denmark, who is the wife of professional soccer player Prince Aaron of Denmark. Tamara said. Adrian, you know Princess Andrea of Denmark. What could you tell us about taking out with royalty, Lodi asked. Well, first off, Andrea is kind, charming, and down to earth. I love being around her, and you know Pablo is Aaron's cousin, so her and I actually spend a lot of together. And she's even helped me with planning the wedding. It definitely has helped Justin just to being a spouse of an athlete, Adrian answered. That's amazing. I didn't know they were related, Jeannie said. So, will she be at the wedding then, Lonnie asked. She's at my bridal party, Adrian answered. Didn't she and Aaron just celebrate their 10 years of marriage yesterday, Jeannie asked. Yes, they've been together for 12 years or so and married for 10 years. They're the sweetest couple ever, Adrian answered. That's amazing, Eve said. Big Paraguay overseer? Huh. I actually did not know that, Super Dark. Paraguay had a policy of only mixed race marriages for a while? Huh. Didn't know that. Anyway, Chapter 2. The Wag Life. Will there be more blending of the races? What is this dialogue? I feel like this is the dialogue of people who are so, like, sheltered they have never had, like, a proper conversation as an adult before. Or, you know, they're just kids. But I don't see any, like, potential sex going on, so... At least we have that going for us. 20 May 2016 articles. Princess Andrea visits orphanage and official royal engagement. Princess Andrea decided to visit one of the many orphanages in Copenhagen to pay the children there a visit and raise awareness for kids in the system. Brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department. Question she asked, answer. She answered. Question she asked, answer. She answered. You want me to check? Let's find out real quick then. Get my backup mouse. It just says joint account. It doesn't say anything about them being minors, doesn't say where they're from. I'm assuming one of them's American and one of them's European. So, I don't see anything either way, so yeah. I feel like one of them's American and one of them's European, though. We've got that, like, out of the way. They're probably also both girls, or identify as girls, and they're both white, as we have established. Her Royal Highness had the opportunity to speak with the director of the orphanage and talk to her directly about the problems her facility, among many others, faced without the proper funding and attention. The director cited several areas that were lacking, to which the princess graciously awarded her with a large check to help with their immediate needs. Name a more iconic of races, too? uh, uh, hmm. Has Tony Lauren been relevant recently? Is Princess Andrea the hardest working royal? A working princess is expected to turn up to scheduled events, accept a bouquet of flowers, and smile graciously, perhaps deliver a speech, which just goes to show how fucking pointless the monarchy is, by the way. But Princess Andrea has worked tirelessly to prove her commitment to charity goes beyond expectations, as she is a loyal patron of more than 40 Danish and international organizations. Her primary efforts are focused on AIDS and HIV, animals, children, disaster relief, education, family/parent support, health, lupus, poverty, refugees, and women. Women, my bad. Or just woman. One woman. Between raising her 3 children and appearing at scheduled events, Princess Andrea serves as a patron for more than 40 Danish and international organizations. As we've established before, more than double the Crown Princess Mary and the Duchess of Cambridge, both of whom are absolute trash. Kate Middleton just has the media training to hide her trashiness. Unlike, say, Mary Nut. The princess's passion for working with women and children is at the forefront of her efforts after establishing her own organization, the Andrea Foundation, in 2000. The Andrea Foundation has run thousands of projects since its establishment. The Alicia Doll Show interview. Please welcome Her Royal Highness Princess Andrea, Alicia Doll said, as the audience clapped and cheered as I walked down the steps towards the stage to join Alicia. Oh, we're in Andrea's perspective now. Okay. I know, Super Dark. Hardest working royal is an oxymoron. Like, old news and pretty ugly. Hello, I said. Thank you. Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it, Alicia said. Thank you for having me, I said. First of all, you look fantastic, Alicia said. Thank you, I said. You're the shy one, aren't you? Alicia asked as I readjust myself on the couch. You're very. Are you shy? Alicia asked. No, I'm not shy, I answered. Well, I've seen many articles stating that you are a shy person, Alicia said. What the fuck is this? I do not know why, I said. You know, I think they say that because growing up, I think for my parents it was hard when we were having, public engagements or family photos, and I would always have a hard time participating, and I would run off or hide if I noticed a lot of people around. I said. How'd you learn to deal with it? Alicia asked. You know, I've had this all my life, and many people would expect that I would be used to it by now, but I've only begun to be comfortable with my role as a princess of Denmark. I know my image helps the causes that I support, so I deal with the attention for the benefits of supporting and making many charities more known to the public, I answered. How do you maintain feeling comfortable putting yourself and your family in the public eye and knowing what your boundaries are? Alicia asked. I think it's always changing, but what's most important is knowing that they're my priorities. No matter what's happening, they always come first. As far as working in our homes, I think just making sure that they feel comfortable enough that they can walk in any room, even if we're working, they don't notice. I want it to always be a comfortable household. Schedules change, so I'll say everybody has to leave by this time so we can unwind and go to bed. This is their home, and I'm always conscious of how they feel, I answered. I think that's wonderful. Now, there are rumors that you were suggested to marry Prince William and Prince Carl Philip, the guy who, as we've established before, got the shit beaten out of him at a bar for defending Snake Girl's honor. Yes, more exposition dialogue is plot. I love it. Best writing. I know, super dark. I know, it's so amazing. Are they true, Alicia asked. Oh no, I know both men personally and we have great relationship as friends and distant relatives, and rumors are just rumors made by bored people with nothing to do, I answered. Unless, of course, they're true. Like the chest rubbing. The chest rubbing? For context, in case you have no idea what I'm talking about, there's a quote-unquote rumor, I put it in quotes because it's most likely true, that when Crown Princess Mary met her husband, the Prince Frederick, at a bar in Sydney in 2000, she rubbed his chest. He was also dating a different woman at the time, but shh, shh, shh. Where's the greatest lesson on motherhood? Oh, wait. What the greatest lesson on motherhood you've learned from your mom? Alicia asked. She really has shown me a balance between being a mom and having a relationship. And chain smoking. She had such a great relationship with my dad. I think she does it all. And she's really shown me that. And she's also shown me and my brothers how to celebrate life and celebrate holidays, and she takes so much pride. She's instilled that in us. And secondhand smoke, I answered. How did having a third child change the dynamic in your family? Alicia asked. It just really enhanced everything. It's such a blessing. I think the kids have been really happy, and it doesn't seem like that much has changed. It just seems like a really wonderful addition, I answered. What would you say is the best part of motherhood? Alicia asked. I don't know, watching your kids grow every day, watching all the little moments. I actually think my favorite part is that you relive your own childhood, going to Disneyland and watching all the movies I watched when I was a kid. I have so many of the books we read when we were little, so reading all the same books again. It's really fun. You always get to be a kid again and do all those magical things, I replied. What are the conversations like between not just you and your partners, but also you and your siblings around random controversies and critiques that flare up? Alicia asked. I'm really aware of what's going on. Everyone just lay low, chill out, don't say anything. It doesn't matter if it's all lies. I know it's frustrating. I know you want to speak up. We always have to remind ourselves of stuff like that. We don't do everything perfectly, but there really are so many lies, so many rumors, I answered. These are kids writing about parenting. Yeah. Like, have y'all ever, experienced those teen girls who want nothing more than to be a mom one day, and they've already, planned out their baby names? I, I'm pretty sure one of the people running this account is a European Superdark, because a lot of these are European spellings. Unless if I'm just an idiot and they're actually from, Canada. Anyway. How has your relationship with Aaron evolved? Alicia asked. The one consistent thing is our relationship has never stopped being fun, and it's okay not to understand each other. It's okay not to have the same exact feelings all the time. It's just about figuring out how do we grow from that, or what's the lesson from that? And giving each other space and time to figure that out, I answered. Parenting is easy, you just do kid stuff. Yeah, it's so easy, you guys. I can't wait to become a parent myself. 29 May 2016. What do you think about this house? Aaron asked. It looks like we'll be spending more money fixing it up, I answered as I looked around the large driveway. Where the fuck are they? What kind of fucking Danish house has a large driveway? It's also very likely that they're a Britaboo. You mean a Tiaboo? Who insists on using British spelling. It could be a Tiaboo. Britaboo, whatever. Now, I need you to keep an open mind. This one will obviously need some work, but if you can see the potential, Amanita trailed off and swung the front door open, letting Aaron and in. Aaron really thought this was the one. With some work, this could be the perfect place. This is a perfect estate for us, Aaron said. My eyebrows nearly met my hairline as I stared in astonishment at Aaron. He seemed so in love with the estate. How many bedrooms, Amanita? I asked. 10 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. Amanita, brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department, answered. Hey, Roxanne, welcome! Welcome to Who Knew, a Danish royal family fanfiction. Read in honor of Mary Nut. Well, this is the 5th house we've seen today, and you have said no to all 4, so are you going to say no to this one too, Aaron asked. Let's go see the last 2 houses, then I'll let you know what I think, I said. At this rate, we will never find a home, Aaron said. What the fuck is going on? Prince Andrea and Prince Aaron spotted house shopping. Are the royal couple moving? Princess Andrea and Prince Aaron of Denmark were both reported to be seen with real estate agents. The royal couple were house hunting in a luxury Copenhagen residential community. Of course, with their large driveways. The sightings have the public wondering if the couple and their family are moving out of the palace. A royal correspondent says that the couple are looking for a bigger home for their family as they have outgrown their royal home. Which is why they need 10 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, apparently. Okay. This was the last part they posted. No, wait. This is the next to last part. Chapter 3, moving on in. I feel like I've seen that house before. Somewhere. Let me search for it. It is Bergenhus Fortress. Does anyone actually, live there? Or am I just... It's just a Norwegian castle. Chapter 3, moving on in. 1 June 2016. Children, welcome to your new home, Aaron said as we pulled up to the front of the house. Yes, children. We're home, child. This is really nice. How many rooms are there, Nikolai asked. 11 bedrooms, I answered. Do I get a room, Felix asked. Wait. Their names weren't Nikolai and Felix. According to your background information, lovely angels, your children's names are Axel, Asta, and Asbjorn. So, did you just, kidnap your brother's children, Andrea? Or something? Or are the writers just idiots? Aaron chuckled. There is no way your father would let you live with us, Aaron answered. Oh, never mind. They're just seeing the house. But why? They, just moved in. I love the Asperger. I, absolutely suck at pronunciation. I am sorry, y'all. But you can always visit us, Felix. And you too, Nikolai, I said as we all got out of the car. I didn't think you'd pick this house, Aaron said. You know I love when tradition meets modernity and the privacy of the sea. This house is definitely me, I said. It's a fort in Norway, as we've established. Come on, let's go inside and see if the movers put everything the way you like it, Aaron said. Natalie was here while they moved everything in, and she knows how I like things to be, I said. Who the fuck is Natalie? Her lady in waiting? Her what? Does that mean they already set up your closet? Aaron asked. I shrugged. Yes, I replied. What? Walking into the house. I like how as soon as you walk in, the first thing you see is our family portrait. I know, right? I said. I wish I got myself alcohol instead of water for this stream. Because this is becoming absolute cursed hour. Andrea, I need to talk to you, Aaron said, walking into my office. I looked up with my phone. About what? I asked as he took a seat. This is definitely different from your last home office, he said. I know, this fits me more, I said. Yes, it does, but I wanted to tell you that my agent called me and said that the Los Angeles Galaxy wants to meet with me, so I have to fly out to Los Angeles tomorrow, Aaron said. What the fuck? As I've mentioned before, wouldn't they have made, Aaron quit his job to become a prince? They wouldn't just let him, play football on the Spanish national team while saying that he's a prince of Denmark. That's, an obvious conflict of interest. To be honest, Flower, I never stream sober. Who knows? Maybe, one day I'll, have some alcohol with me while I stream, but no, it's just not the time. For long, I asked. A couple days or so, Aaron answered. So you won't be here for Father's Day, I asked. Oh shoot, I forgot that Father's Day was coming up, he replied. Well, you can always get your gifts on the third Sunday of this month, but I didn't know you were interested in playing for another team, I said. I'm not. I mean, not really, but it's always good to see what other teams have to offer, he said. Princess Erin of Denmark places a forward for both the Danish and Barcelona national team. Okay, Danish national team, but also Barcelona. Or Barcelona, if you're being especially extra. I am not drunk, Roxanne. I promise you I am stone cold sober. I don't know, I know that I'm, messing up my pronunciation, Rocky. From the Swedish, I've heard, it sounds like there's a golf ball in my mouth. Anyway. Farsdog! Or Favdog. Hopefully you don't accept any offers because we just moved in, Aaron, and I don't think I can handle any more moving stress, I said. I know, he said. Didn't Beckham play for the LA Galaxy before he retired, I asked. Yeah, he did, he answered. You know, he was only 38 years old when he retired, I said. Aaron sighed. What are you trying to say, Andrea? He asked. Do you have plans on retiring soon, I asked. Andrea, I don't see myself retiring anytime soon. I'll probably be still playing in my 40s, he answered. Okay, I said. And that plotline has been resolved. Clearly. To June 2016. Princess Andrea treat her kids to ice cream. Princess spent her Tuesday doting on her 3 children following her busy for public engagements earlier that day. Princess Andrea took them out for ice cream near their home in Copenhagen on the warm summer day. Far from the glamorous and stylish jumpsuit she donned for the events earlier that day, the royal was decidedly dressed down for the outing. She donned black jeans paired with matching ankle boots and a long-sleeved white button-down shirt with thin gray stripes. What does this have to do with anything? Her long brunette tresses were pulled back into a simple, messy low bun, while she wore not a lick of makeup on her flawless complexion, her eyes shielded behind dark sunglasses. Off-duty attire, the 4 were all dressed casually for the low-key outing, while the youngsters were clad in summery outfits for the warm summer weather. Is Copenhagen warm during the summer? Asking for a friend. 3 June 2016. Princess Andrea obviously stealing Kourtney Kardashian Instagram posts. Lunch date. Princess Andrea takes Prince Asbjorn on a lunch date, and it's as cute as it sounds. Well, isn't this the cutest little mother-son lunch date? Princess Andrea stepped out in Copenhagen today to grab a bite to eat with none other than her youngest little one, Prince Asbjorn. The two made an appearance on Andrea's Instagram earlier this evening, and she posted a shot at them at their meal and wrote lunch date. Andrea's not usually one to post too many pictures of her second son on social media, but by the looks of it, this snapshot in particular was just too cute to pass up. The 37-year-old was shown wearing a striped top, signature choker necklace, and black jeans as she gazed at the toddler. Little Asbjorn was standing up on the seat and smiling at his famous mama while his stuffed toy was close by his side. Okay. Andrea, Mary said as I walked into her and my brother's bedroom and laid down on the bed. Which was probably covered in chest hair. Mary, I said. Well, Mary asked excitedly, staring into the camera with her soulless eyes. I sighed. I'm not pregnant, I said bitterly. My voice sounded disappointed. Oh, she said softly. Okay. I'm gonna delve onto full conspiracy here with Mary. Not Mary Nut. Nothing I'm about to say has been confirmed, but I would like to believe it's true because it makes absolute perfect sense in context. So, let's flash back to spring of 2010. Queen Margrethe is turning 70, and her son Frederick made a lovely speech. But rumor has it that he was planning on divorcing Mary after summer of the same year. And, of course, Mary needs to retain her position as Crown Princess of Denmark, Countess of Montepat, Mary Nut. So, after Frederick's speech, I'm going to put this right here. After Frederick's speech, Mary thought the best thing to do was this. Is this divorce drama? Kind of. Here, we're gonna zoom in on it. See that? So, you can see the tongue kissing. And here's the last gift to even it out. Around 9 months later, Mary gave birth to twins. My conspiracy is that she basically honeypotted him in order to get pregnant again and, stay married. Now, again, this is absolute conspiracy territory. There is no, hard evidence proving this. Come to your own conclusions. I just like to believe that's true. Anyway, continuing. I felt my stomach churning. Maybe you took the test too soon, Mary suggested hopefully. I shook my head. I waited 2 weeks. The test is accurate, I said. Well, Aaron and you can always keep on trying. Asbjorn just turned 1 in December, so maybe you guys just need to wait. Or do you want to take another pregnancy test, Mary asked. It's okay. I wasn't expecting it to happen on the first try, I answered. Have you thought about freezing your eggs, Mary asked. I need them. I need them just in case Frederick tries to divorce me again. We'll just keep trying, I replied. Flaccid evidence. I mean, y'all don't have to, believe what I said. Again, full-on conspiracy territory. You don't have to take my word on it. Anyway, chapter 4, the last chapter. Happy birthday, Aaron. 10 June 2016. New photo of Prince Aaron's family released for his birthday. In honor of soccer player Prince Aaron of Denmark's 36th birthday, Danish's royal court released a new family portrait. In the shop, Prince Aaron poses with his wife, Princess Andrea, and their 3 children, Prince Axel, Princess Asta, and Prince Asbjorn, alongside their adorable family dog. It's just the latest glimpse the world has gone of the family of 5. Happy birthday, Prince Aaron! And then, Princess Andrea, this is the day my best buddy came into this lovely world. I'm so lucky God sent you in my life. Happy many more birthdays. Princess Madeline of Sweden. And then happy birthday, Aaron. Happy birthday, Daddy, 3 childish voices cried out and jerked Aaron out of his slumber, causing him to fall off the couch with a yelp. He groaned a bit with his face pressed against the floor before glancing up at the 3 faces of his children. The children were trying to stifle giggles. Thank you for the heart attack, Aaron said as I walked in with his birthday cake. Did you 3 scare Daddy? I asked as I placed the cake on the coffee table. I laughed as I helped Aaron off on the floor. Oh, laugh at me, will you? Aaron fake growled. I playfully rolled my eyes. Children, please give your father his gifts, I said. Something a normal human says in normal human situations. Oh, nice. What did you guys give me? Aaron asked. My present for you is upstairs, I answered as Aaron captured my lips in a passionate kiss. In front of your children? Ew, Asta suddenly protested. That's right, kissing is nasty. Asta and I never want you to kiss a boy, Aaron said. Okay, Daddy, I'll become a lesbian. I'm so sorry for that, Asta said as she handed her gift to Aaron. What'd you get me, Princess? Aaron asked. Mommy took me to the sports store, Asta answered. Please be another pair of trainers, Aaron said, opening his gift. I have no idea why lesbian is auto-modded, Roxanne. Anyway, my theory is that Andrea's gift is that she's pregnant. That's what I think happened. Never mind how biology works. She's just gonna end up pregnant somehow. Anyway, yes it is. He added as he hugged Asta. You're welcome, Asta. I got you some socks and Asbjorn made you a card. Happy birthday, Daddy, Axel said as he handed the socks and card brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department to Aaron. Thank you, my boy. This is the best birthday ever, Aaron said. Another photo of Kourtney Kardashian with the face cut off because they couldn't, they don't know how Photoshop works, I guess. Aaron, thank you to my beautiful wife, Princess Andrea, for throwing me the best surprise birthday party ever. I had so much fun with my family and friends, and honestly, I'm deliriously happy to be growing old with this beauty by my side. Also, thank you everyone for the birthday wishes. 12 June 2016. This morning, Princess Andrea volunteered at Copenhagen Food Bank. Her Royal Highness is pleased to share her contribution as a tribute to all the volunteers she met over recent weeks who are working incredibly hard to help their local communities, not royal communities. Princess Andrea patroned the Andrea Foundation this afternoon, participating in a roundtable discussion with charities and organizations supporting pregnant women and new mothers. Soccer transfer news. Galaxy keeping tabs on Aaron Penna. After being spotted visiting the LA Galaxy, Aaron Penna, also known as Prince Aaron of Denmark, has more transfer rumors than ever in recent weeks. The LA Galaxy Soccer Club could be going after one of the world's best players in the event if Aaron Penna leaves the Danish national team. Here are the rumors to know for Tuesday. LA Galaxy keeping tabs on Aaron Penna. The LA Galaxy plan to target Aaron Penna, according to Rupert Murdoch's The Sun, the most trustworthy news source. The World Cup winning Danish Spanish American superstar has arguably become the face of the Danish national team, and his scoring record is as good as it gets. He is already one of the world's best player. He would likely only be signed by breaking the world's transfer record of David Beckham's amount. Whether Galaxy ends up trying to pay, that remains to be seen. 13 June 2016. Princess Andrea held a meeting with survivors of sexual conflict and where participated in a panel discussion involved with the women, peace, and security agenda. Last updated like 2 months ago. Alright. I still feel up for reading a little more of a different one of their stories if you're up for it. So, because Rocky is here, we're gonna read another royalty fanfic. So, we have the Princess Sophia x Prince Harry fanfiction or the Princess Madeline x Prince Harry fanfiction. I gotta go pee. Pick which one you would prefer. Alright, I'm back, gang. And it looks like y'all are voting for the Madeline one. So, let's read a little bit of Everything I Wanted. I'll roll with whatever since I can't tell these white people apart anyway. These white people are dangerous. When Harry met Madeline, or Madeline, I don't care anymore, he got everything he wanted. Last updated about a month ago? Alright. Let's begin. Everything I wanted. Oh boy, we get to do more rap! And they learned how to use Photoshop this time. Hooray! I had a dream, I got everything I wanted. But when I wake up, I see you with me. Cast. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Henry Charles Albert David. He looks just like his movie counterpart. Princess Madeline of Sweden, Duchess of Helsingfors and Gastricland, Mary Theresa Amelia Josephine. Summary, when Harry met Madeline, he got everything he wanted. This is horrifying a month ago. They also have a gallery. You ready to see the gallery? I love how you can tell that they're obviously edited, because for this one, for example, you can see that they just like photoshopped Madeline in, because Harry is about the same brightness slash contrast as the background, without them cutting him out and putting him on like the person layer. The person layer, what the fuck? And they clearly added too much brightness contrast to Madeline. Next photo. This one is also obviously photoshopped, because Madeline here is cooler and more high def than Harry. Weasley went to Planet Fitness! And yes, I'm going to judge all of these Photoshop jobs because I am a cunt. Oh, and there's a little glow spot here. Another one where they clearly pasted Madeline in, because Harry's in the background, and they added some serious brightness to her hands? What? Wait, so is this a fake ship? I don't know how many people ship this. This isn't canon by any means. It is absolutely not canon. Another one where this one they photoshopped Madeline's head onto Meghan Markle, because you can still see like the strands of her dark hair in the back. This one, there's clearly a definition issue because they just photoshopped Kate Middleton here. Is that even Kate Middleton? Like, it's so, like, contrasted, I can't tell anymore. It just looks like a demon. Like, look at these eyes. Look at them. Happy Easter, where they clearly just photoshopped Harry's head. And Archie. Is that even Archie? Is that? I don't know anymore. Either way, this is obviously photoshopped. That one's not photoshopped. That one is photoshopped. And I can't even click on it. High contrast. You can see little gaps where they clearly just cut out Madeline. You can see like the fade if you zoom in. Not photoshopped. Definitely photoshopped. You can see a little thing right here. I'm just gonna keep criticizing all these photoshops. That one's actually not that bad. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. How many of these did you make? This is depressing. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, housing gone and gastric gland. I probably mispronounced that. I don't care. This isn't a mere fake ship. This is a real ship. Like, as I mentioned earlier, I'm damn sure that the people who run this account hate Meghan Markle, and so refuse to put her in any of their fanfictions. Oh god, they got the graphic design, it looks better than the writing! Even after, like, I completely destroyed it with Facts and Logic DSI. Hence, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, Helsinki and Gastricland, Kiviko, and Henry Charles Albert David, 15 September 1984, is a member of the British and Swedish royal family. He is the younger son of Charles, Prince of Wales, and Diana, Princess of Wales, and is sixth in line of succession to the royal throne. Here's a photo of him in case you didn't know. Prince Harry in 2019, all CD channel rewards. I will probably set those up, like, once I'm done with this stream. I just haven't really bothered to yet. Prince Harry, 2019. Born, whatever, we know this. Spouse, Princess Alicia, Sweden. Touches Sussex housing land, Gastric land. Their issue, Princess Leonor. Prince Nicholas, Prince Andrea, and Prince Archie, Duke of Nork. House Bordeaux by marriage, Windsor, father, I don't care about any of this. I don't care about his army service. Harry was educated at Weatherby School, Ludgrove School, and Eton College. He spent parts of his gap year in Australia and Lesotho. He then underwent officer training at the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst. He was commissioned as a cornet, i.e. second lieutenant, into the Blues and Royals, serving temporarily with his brother Prince William, and completed his training as a troop leader. In 2007/8, he served for over 10 weeks in Helmand, Afghanistan, but was pulled out after a Australian magazine revealed his presence there. He returned to Afghanistan for a 20-week deployment in 2012-13 with the Army Air Corps. He left the Army in June 2015. Henry launched the Invictus Games in 2014 and remains patron of its foundation. He also gives patronage to several other organizations, including the Halo Trust, the Legend Marathon Charitable Trust, and Walking with the Wounded. On 8 June 2013, he married Princess Madeline of Sweden, Duchess of Hälsingland-Gästrikland, and daughter of King Carl, XVI Gustav of Sweden. Now, before the wedding, his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, made him Duke of Sussex. The couple had 4 children. Early life. What the fuck is this? Harry was born in the Linden Wing of St. Mary's Hospital in Paddington, London on 15 September 1984 at 4:20 p.m., blazoned as the second child of Charles, Prince of Wales, heir apparent to Queen Elizabeth II and Diana, Princess of Wales. He was baptized with the names Henry Charles Alfred David on 21 December 1984 at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Palace, by the Archbishop of Canterbury, Robert Runcie. His parents announced their second son's name would officially be Prince Henry Charles Albert David, brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department, but he would be known as Harry to his family and friends. As the prince grew up, he was referred to by Kensington Palace and then over the French press and public at large as Prince Harry. As the son of Prince of Wales, he was called Prince Henry of Wales. Diana wanted Harry and his older brother Prince William to have a broader range of experiences and better understanding of ordinary life than previous royal children. She took them to venues that ranged from Walt Disney World to McDonald's to AIDS clinics to homeless shelters. Harry began accompanying his parents on official visits at an early age. His first overseas tour was with his parents to Italy in 1985. How long is this? Harry's parents divorced in 1996. His mother died in a car crash in Paris the following year. We all know this bullshit. What else shit? Bullshit. We don't need to read any of this. I'm not reading any of this. I refuse. I refuse! At age 17, he was seen smoking cannabis. Is he cool yet? As much as I love Chris fanfics, I really need to sleep. Good night, Rocky. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining this very cursed fanfic time. Okay. Marriage and fatherhood. On 8 November 2012, Kensington Palace confirmed that Harry was a few months in a relationship with Swedish Princess Madeline in a statement. On 27 November 2012, Clarence House at Kensington Palace announced that Harry and Madeline were engaged. The couple were married at St. Paul's Cathedral on 8 June 2013. The Duke and Duchess initially lived at Nottingham College in London on the grounds of Kensington Palace. The couple later moved. In September 2013, the couple announced they were expecting their first child. The child, Princess Lynn, yada yada, don't care. Jesus Christ. Did they just copy-paste his Wikipedia page and just added in everything they need? Jesus Christ. Look at this. Someone said please continue because they think it's good writing. No, they just copy-pasted a Wikipedia page. Next part. Oh, come on! Nothing of no, we're not gonna do any of this. Fuck this bullshit. I hate it. Continuing to next part. Oh, come on! No, I'm not reading any of this. I refuse! I refuse! You shouldn't devote anything to that! Prologue! Finally! Prologue! Our timeline! 27 November 2012! Thank God! Prince Harry and Princess Madeline are engaged to be married. Published 27 November 2012. Statement from the Prince of Wales. His Royal Highness Prince Henry of Wales and Her Royal Highness Princess Madeline are engaged to be married. His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales is delighted to announce the engagement to Prince Harry to Princess Madeline. This is torture! The wedding will take place in summer 2013. Further details about the wedding day will be announced in due course. His Royal Highness and Her Royal Highness became engaged in London earlier last month. Prince Harry has informed Her Majesty the Queen and other close members of his family. Prince Harry has also sought and received the blessing of Princess Madeline's parents. The couple live in Nottingham College at Kensington Palace. Engagement between Princess Madeline and Prince Harry. On November 27, 2012, the engagement between Princess Madeline and Prince Harry was announced. After His Majesty the Queen of Sweden has given his consent to the marriage between Princess Madeline and Prince Harry, His Majesty requested the approval by the Swedish government in accordance with the procedure set out in the Swedish Constitution. Engagement interview. Interviewer. Your Royal Highnesses, congratulations to you both. Princess Madeline, thank you. Interviewer, can we start with the proposal and the actual moment of your engagement? When did it happen? How did it happen? How does it feel to be engaged? Princess Madeline, we are both extremely happy and delighted. This is a very special day for us. Harry proposed to me at the beginning of October. It was a very romantic and intimate proposal, but more details about the proposal we want to keep to ourselves. Interviewer, Harry, were you nervous? Have you planned for this for a long time? How fucking long is this nightmare? Prince Harry, I had been thinking about proposing for a while, but I wanted to wait until the right moment, but I had been sure all along that Madeline was the one I wanted to marry. Interviewer, where did you meet the first time? Princess Madeline, we met through mutual friends. For me, it started with a great friendship. We share the same humor, and we have a lot of fun together. Harry opened up my heart. He is my soul space mate. Interviewer, Harry, when did you know Princess Madeline was the right one? Harry, from the very outset, I immediately felt something special in Madeline. Interviewer, was your impression? I can't do this. This is just. I think we're gonna call it a night, y'all. Thank y'all so much for enabling my mess. Good night. I am so sorry to you all.